What's poppin', y'all? It's your girl Team Stacy, and I'm back with another YouTube video. And if you're new to my channel, hello, and if you're a subscriber, what's up? So as you guys can tell by the title of today's video, today I'm going to be giving you guys my crazy stalker story times. But before we start that video, let me just give you guys a few announcements. First things first, I do want to try something new on my channel. I want to try something called Story Time Sundays. My life is crazy as hell, so I definitely have so many story times in store for you guys, and I know you guys love that. So let me know, comment down below, and like this video to show me if you guys want to have my story times featured on this channel every Sunday. If you are not following me on my social networks, go ahead and follow me on my social networks. It'll be right here and it'll be linked down below, so make sure you guys click that description box to follow me on my other social network. And yeah, let's go ahead and get into it. So in today's video, I am going to be changing the names of the parties mentioned in this video because this person is actually currently still stalking me right now. So yeah, just for my safety and just also because I don't have enough evidence to bring this to the police, I am going to go ahead and change the name of this video. So like I said, without further ado, let's go ahead and start the actual story time. Let me give you guys a backstory. So basically, I just had quit my job at this aftercare for like this school I was working at, and it wasn't paying me enough. So I was looking for a new job that was going to pay me a little bit more so I could save up for a car. Keep in mind that I'm telling you now, I did not have a car at this time. So I ended up finding this job, and I'm not going to tell you guys exactly where it is because I have a feeling that this person is actually going to watch this video. So we'll see. I'm not going to put too much details into it, but I'll let you guys know this was a customer service job. Yeah, so I ended up getting a new job, and at this job I was in training. So my training was about a week long. So when we were in training, there was this girl there, and her name was Anna. Me and Anna clicked like low-key instantly. Me and her both didn't have a car. We both were saving for a car at that job, and we were the only girl in our training class that was like Ubering. Like I literally would have to Uber to and from work every time. So we just bonded on that. We would like stand outside together, wait till our Ubers come and stuff like that. Finally got promoted to going onto the floor. Me and Anna actually had to sit together, and I was super excited because I love making work friends. I feel like some of the greatest relationships come from work. Me and Anna would take our lunch breaks together at every time. Like this was literally my work best friend. So we would take our lunch breaks together every time. At this location, this job was actually kind of cool. There used to be food trucks that would like come to the location, and you know, you would be able to buy food there. Me and Sean, I keep saying her fucking name. Bro, if I say her name, fuck it. Because I'm still friends with her to this day, so fuck it. Me and Anna were standing in line waiting for our food on this lunch break, and this guy comes behind us and he starts making conversation with us. Now, no bougie shit, but me and Shauna was one of the baddest bitches in the building, okay? You know what I'm saying? So that was like I didn't really think too much of it because there was a lot of guys that would actually try to talk to her and I, so it wasn't really nothing. So no cap, the first odd thing that we noticed about this guy, and we're gonna name him Isaac, okay? Anytime me and Anna would go on our break, for some reason Isaac would always find a way to find us. Like me and Anna would never make our break at the same time. Like say we worked the same schedule, we would never make our break like if we worked from 1 to 7, our break is always going to be at 3 o'clock. We never did that. Like he would always just pop up when me and Anna would like go get food, or we would go on a walk around the building just to like talk and chill. He would always get there, and I just thought that was a little weird. But I honestly, no cap, I really thought he was just like a fan of us. He thought we were pretty, and that was it. But once it started happening, like every single break that we had, he would literally pop up. I started to feel just a little bit uneasy. One day, me and Anna were sitting at our cafeteria. Our job had this nice cafeteria. We just finished ordering our food, and we were chilling, talking, and then my back is facing like this way, and Anna's like sitting here in front of me, and she's talking, and she's like literally, she starts worthing through her teeth. No cap, don't look back, but Isaac is right behind you and he's coming to our table. And I'm like, bro, what the fuck? Like this man is literally weird. So he comes to our table and he sits like literally directly next to me, and he looks me in my face. This man literally had the most weirdest look in his eyes. I don't know what it was. I don't know. He said this in the most loud and in the most aggressive way. He said, "You know I want you, right?" I literally did not fucking know like what the fuck to say. I just remember Anna being like, okay girl, well let's go because we're gonna be late for our break. And literally after that I was like, yep, this man's like really off. Like there's something off about him and I need to be careful. Keep in mind, Isaac did not work in our same company. Our company, we were in customer service and there was multiple like companies within our building. Me and Anna worked at our own personal company and he worked at his own. So at that time I didn't even know where he was sitting at. So me and Anna was trying to be more discreet about when we would take our breaks, when we would go to the bathroom. Like we would just try to be more discreet about it. And I remember just feeling like somebody was staring at me, and I kid you guys not, I look over and like from our area there was like a walkway and there was a whole nother company there, and I look over and Isaac is literally staring at me and I'm like, what the fuck? And mind you, he wasn't sitting there like the whole time, I just never noticed him. I know the guy that was actually sitting there, and I don't know how he made that guy switch seats with him. What did he do? But now he's in eye view of me and I started to feel the heebie-jeebies. Like, me and Anna, we took a whole different route. We took the back door to leave, to go around the building, to go grab us some food for lunch, and we literally hear footsteps like running, like he's running and he catches up to us and he's like, oh, hey guys. And I'm like, okay. And we're like, hey, like being so cold, being so dry now. Like now we're not even being friendly no more. And like I literally remember he literally said this in the most weird, uncomfortable way ever. He said,
I cannot wait to get you guys alone outside of work.
After that day, once he said that like super weird statement, I literally started to be so, we literally just stopped taking our breaks. We would still clock out for our breaks, but we wouldn't get up anymore. The only time I would get up and leave my desk is if I had to go to the bathroom, and I would literally like have to be accompanied by somebody. Like I told you guys in the beginning of the story, I did not have a car, and me and Anna would always Uber. We wouldn't take the same Uber, but we would always wait outside to Uber at the end of our shifts together. So I remember a lot of times my Uber thankfully would always come before Anna. So one day Anna's Uber came before mine and I was just like low-key scared as fuck. I'm stuck alone with Isaac and we're just standing outside. Mind you, it's 8 o'clock at night, it's dark, and like a lot of people, they either got off like at 6 or they got off like later, like 10. So the people that got off at 8 p.m, it's not a lot of us that had those type of shifts. Like that shift was very rare. There's not a lot of activity out there. So I'm standing outside and I'm literally like on my phone, and he's like trying to have a conversation with me, and he was like, bro, I'm like trying to talk to you, like what's up? And like I'm just like, nothing, like what do you mean? And he would like just keep trying to like press me for a conversation, and I'm like, he would ask me certain things and I'll be like, yeah, like just trying to show that I'm disengaged. Like say I'm standing here, right? So at first he's like talking to me and like I'm just like kind of ignoring him, but he's trying to have a conversation with me, and then he stops, and then like I'm seeing him like in my view though, and like he turns away and then he nods his head and then he turns back to me and he's like, can I get a hug? Now guys, this was before coronavirus. If it was coronavirus, bitch, I would have pulled that corona card so quick. But this was before coronavirus. And like, I know y'all probably like, bitch, you're dumb as fuck. Like, why would you do this? But I literally was like, a hug? So the hug was like so awkward. It was like this. Like on February 6th, if you guys didn't watch that video, I will link it down below, but February 6th, I got one of the worst calls in my life. My cousin actually called me to tell me that my grandmother passed away. So when that happened, like I was actually very close to her, so it just really hurt me, and I'll be damned if I go work a fucking job. Like, you know those posts on Instagram be like, oh, fuck being shot, have you ever worked like a full 8-hour shift with a broken heart? Like, bitch, have you ever worked a fucking shift after you found out like a loved one died? Not happening. So after that, I wouldn't say that was an opportunity for me, but that first like 2-3 days, I literally just would not go to work. Like I was not going to work. I didn't want to do shit. Like I literally spent a lot of my time with Anna actually. Like after that, we had to go pick up our last check. So with that job, they did direct deposit, but with your last payment, it's a check. So my mom let me take her car so I can go and pick up my check. So first I went to go pick up Anna because I know she needed to get her check too, and she doesn't have a car. And then we went to go pick up our checks. So guys, I've never drove my mom's car to work before. Like never. I literally just Uber to and from. So that day I take my mom's car and I'm driving, and this is probably like a week, because we got paid every week there. So this is probably a week after I actually quit that job. And me and Anna turn into the area of the job, and we're driving to go pick up our, like, we're driving to like the building where the checks are dispersed. So we're driving and I'm like, no fucking way. I point to Anna and I'm like, Anna, look who it is. Like, and she's like, oh my god, look at him, hopefully he doesn't notice us. And right as Anna says, I hope he doesn't notice us, I don't know if he had like a microphone or some shit. This man like literally was just walking outside. He stops and he looks at the car, and I'm like, okay, maybe he just like looked at the car, but like he doesn't know, because the windows are tinted. They're not extremely tinted, but they are tinted, and he's never seen me in this car, so there's no way that he can know that that's my car. And now that I'm thinking about it, bro, this man could have like followed me home some way, somehow, to know that this is a car that belongs in my household. He literally looks at the car and he makes a face like he knows the car. Like, he literally looks and he's like looking, like trying to look into the car. But like I was saying, we freaking get to like the place, and like he notices our car. So literally Anna was like, bro, just drive around. I'm sorry, by the way, I'm gonna say that again, you know, I'm using natural sunlight right now and the sun is going in and out. But anyways, we literally freaking drive around the building, and like, mind you, like around the building you can make a full circle, like a full 360 around the building. So I do a full 180. I don't go completely back around, but I drive around to the back of the building, and like literally he was from the front of the building. He noticed us at the front of the building. I quickly drive to the back of the building, and he turned, and now I see him walking towards the back of the building looking at the car. So then I drive back to the front, and he comes running to the front and looking at the car. So now I know he doesn't like, oh, think that's our car, which I don't even know why he would think that, but he knows that's our car. So like literally, instead of driving back around and playing that game with him, I park on another side of a different building, and like we literally just park, and like me and her are like, for a moment of silence, we're like literally just looking to see like, is he gonna pop up? And I was so scared he was gonna like slam on the back of my window or something, but like I'm literally like just looking, and like we don't see him anymore. So then I finally go back to the building that I actually need to go to, because there's only one building that I can go to get my paycheck. So I go back to the building, and we hurry up, we run out the car, and we go to pick up our checks. And like the way they disperse checks, they have a police officer in there. Yeah, I knew it wasn't like enough for like the police to like go arrest him. Like, okay, like somebody that's like looking at your car thinking he notices you. So I tell the police officer, like, sir, like there's some like really weird guy, and like he's like low-key following me, and I just feel very uncomfortable. Like, do you mind if I stay here? Because like his job is like make sure everybody stays peaceful while getting their last check. So he was like, yeah, of course, you guys can stay here for as long as you want. So like we stayed with him, and like we just stayed for probably like 15-20 minutes, which doesn't seem long, but it was a long time to be in someone's space that like, he was nice about it, but obviously like he didn't invite us there. So we're just like sitting there, and we're like, okay bro, like we just need to get out of here. Like, even if we see him, drive right past and go. So then we run outside the building. We told the police officer thanks for like letting us stay, and like we run outside the building, we get to my mom's car, and we just fucking leave. Like, we leave, y'all, and it was just so scary. That guy was like so weird. I don't know what his intentions was. I don't know if he was just like, he just had a big crush on me and he liked me or something, but like it was just like really weird. So anyways, after that, I never gave him my social media. He literally followed me on Instagram, added me on Snapchat, like he was like followed me on Twitter, like he was just following me on everything. And I was just like, oh my god, like this person is so weird, like I don't even work there anymore. So then of course, after some time, I just hit the block button, because I was like, bro, I'm going through shit right now. My grandmother just passed away. Like, I don't have time for no weird shit, no none of that. And why I said in the beginning of the video that like he's actively still stalking me is because this happened last year around January, February 2020. It is now a whole nother year, and he still actively follows me on different accounts. Like, and it's like he wants to make it known that it's him. Like, instead of just making like a random account with no username, no pictures of nothing, like he literally would follow me and like put the name Isaac, like it's Isaac 0457777899, like weird, like literally, like who does that? And like literally I'll block that one, he'll make a new page. The only thing that kind of sucks with like when I have to block people is because of like the business that I do, and because of you guys. I love you guys so much, and I want you guys to be able to follow me and know it's my page. I can't put my things on private. I just can't. And I have weird people like that literally abuse that, and they will make a million accounts to keep following me and just be super weird. And literally last week Anna blocked him as well, and last week he was actively adding Anna on Snapchat and asking Anna what's my like what's wrong with my social media, like why can't he always find my social media, he always has to make new accounts, like just being super fucking weird. And she just left him on red. But yeah guys, that is the end of this video. In today's video I wanted to give you guys a story time about my crazy ass stalker, my work stalker. And like I said, he's actively still stalking me, still trying to keep tabs on me on social media. Bitch, I don't even know if he's watching me through the bushes. I don't even want to play like that. But yeah, honestly, I just really want to just, you know, at the end of my stories I like to have morals. In this one, the moral of this story would be, don't be so nice. There's a lot of people that's like me, and we're just so nice, and like we tend not to put people in their place. And like, bitch, I really feel like I wouldn't even be in this position if I fucking nipped that shit in the bud the first time he tried me, and I was literally like, I don't fucking like you, this is never gonna be a thing, leave me the fuck alone. But because I didn't do that, and he thinks that his actions were okay, that's why I'm in this position now. So if you can learn anything from me, it doesn't matter if somebody thinks you're fucking mean, stand the fuck up for yourself, like, and cancel the situation so it don't get as far as it is right now. Today's secret emoji is going to be a magnifying glass. It's gonna be the magnifying glass because that nigga was motherfucking watching me. Let me stop playing because it's not funny, because this is actively going on. But today's secret emoji is gonna be a magnifying glass. I want to do storytime Sunday, so every Sunday I want to drop a story time for you guys. So if you guys want to see that, go ahead and comment that down below and let me know. If you guys haven't already, subscribe to my channel, turn that red button gray so I know you guys are joining the family and just doing it like Nike. I love you guys so freaking much, and I'm gonna see you guys later on in my next video. Bye guys.